런던에서 빈티지 카메라 샵을 운영하는 토니에게 편지 한 통이 도착합니다. 잊고 있었던 첫사랑 베로니카 어머니의 부고 소식이었습니다. 그 안에는 어머니의 유언장도 있었죠.
Dear Tony, I think it right that you should have the attached. I'm also leaving you some money. You may find this a bit strange.
This attached item referred to, which is the...
베로니카의 어머니가 토니 앞으로 돈과 일기장을 남겼는데 딸인 베로니카가 수령을 저지하는 상황이었죠.
belonging to Mrs. Ford.
I'm afraid that's not clear.
Forgive me, but what do you know? You know, those things are really bad for you.
토니는 변호사이자 친구처럼 지내는 전 부인에게 이 상황을 설명하다 첫사랑에 대한 얘기까지 하게 됩니다.
Not enjoying the party?
Not really my cup of tea.
Not another one.
Tony.
그렇게 첫사랑 베로니카를 처음 만난 토니.
You still haven't told me your name.
I tend to find it inadvisable to give out my name.
신비로운 매력의 베로니카.
Tony, this is my father.
David.
주말에 토니를 집으로 초대한 베로니카. 그곳에서 그녀의 엄마 사라를 보게 된 토니. 가족들과 저녁 식사를 하며 담소를 나눕니다.
Good night then.
그렇게 달아오르게 하고 가버리는 그녀.
It's important you understand the scale of sexual frustration of my younger self.
Sure there isn't some undoused fire in your breast, Mr. Webster? Let's hear the rest of it.
Morning. Prefer a lie-in, so we opted not to disturb you. Veronica said you won't let Veronica get away with too much, will you?
Quite sure I follow your meaning.
Oh!
Tony, let me have.
Thank you.
Thanks for staying the weekend, Tony.
I like your mum.
Someone you knew long ago has left you something or other.
Has been unduly withheld from me and to which I am legally entitled.
Well, you could fight it or you can just let it go. Oh, and the foot's much better, thanks for asking.
자신의 문제에 함몰되어 다친 전 부인의 상태는 안중에도 없었던 토니. 다음 날 다시 사라의 변호사를 찾아갑니다.
It's still not ready to part with the diary. I can tell you that the diary, it seems, belonged to a Mr. Adrian Finn.
Can you let me have Veronica's address?
I'm sorry we can't give out.
I'll see you Monday.
It's not on, Tony, coming around with
You told me to call when I was ready to tell you what was going on.
일기장의 주인 에드리언 핀은 전학 온 토니의 고교 동창입니다.
Henry VIII. Which of you, bright young thing? Finn?
I don't know.
What don't you know?
Well, I cannot know what I don't know, sir. That's what we do know is that something happened, sir.
Well, I thought you made an extremely valid point.
주변 친구와 달리 어른스럽고 지적인 아드리안.
History is the certainty produced at the point when the imperfections of memory meet the inadequacies of documentation.
The lies of victors, sir.
As long as you understand that it is also the delusions of the defeated.
그렇게 아드리안과 친구로 지내며 그를 동경했던 토니.
Our separate ways. Out of everyone, Adrian was the only one I desperately wanted to stay in touch with.
Everything you've told me in the last few days.
I've never told you about all this stuff because it wasn't important. Veronica and I were never in love, I can assure you.
Do you ever think about where our relationship is heading?
Is this a thinly veiled attempt to bring up our sex life?
No. I'm positively laid back about the fact that we haven't had sex yet.
Head somewhere. Our relationship.
I'm positively crestfallen. Did your friend's diary end up with Fruitcake's mother?
I think Adrian's stuff ended up with Veronica. And that's how the diary found its way to Sarah Ford.
Veronica and I have grown very close. Indeed, we have now embarked upon a relationship together. Your friendship is deeply important to us, Tony.
자신이 동경했던 친구 아드리안과 사랑하는 베로니카가 사귄다는 내용의 편지. 그 후 아드리안이 자살했다는 소식을 접하게 됩니다.
So what do you think you'll find in the diary?
I have no idea.
오랜만에 고교 동창을 만나 기억을 더듬어 보는 토니.
The great irony, of course, was that it was you that introduced them.
No, Adrian met Veronica through her brother, Jack.
How many?
One more, please.
A friend of mine's at Cambridge, as it happens. Adrian Finn.
Should I know him?
Bristol with your lady love, and you met all of us. Yeah, you're chomping at the bit.
역사는 진실이 아닌 두 사람이 사귀었다는 사실만 알려줄 뿐이죠. 토니는 친구들과 SNS에서 베로니카의 오빠 잭을 찾아내고 메시지를 보냅니다.
You have reached the telephone of Anthony Webster. Please leave me a message after the beep.
This is Veronica Ford. I will see you at the Wobbly Bridge at 9 a.m.
질이 멸렬했던 첫사랑이었지만 오랜만에 볼 생각에 설레는 토니.
Veronica? No doubt aware, it appears that your mother left something to me in her will.
I burnt it. To anyone.
Look, I think you'll find that the zoo is north of the river.
The right to know what is in it. Any idea how unsettling it was for me after
I can't be held accountable for my mother's actions.
executor of her will? I rather suggest that you can.
Because you seem to need something to read.
I'm sorry I raised my voice.
예전처럼 여전히 냉랭한 그녀. 토니는 아쉬움에 그녀를 쫓아갑니다. 그렇게 그녀의 주소를 알아내죠.
Hi.
출산 예정인 딸의 호출.
Oh, this whole thing's such a load of workaholic meets curmudgeon meets deranged. Just call mom.
병실 밖으로 나온 토니는 베로니카가 주고 간 편지를 꺼내는데 그것은 자신이 아드리안에게 보낸 편지였습니다.
Dear Adrian and Veronica, a letter to you both to wish you much joy. You certainly deserve one another. Part of me hopes you'll have a child, because I'm a great believer in time's revenge, yea, unto the next generation and all that.
토니는 자신의 기억과 달리 욕설과 저주가 난무한 편지에 충격을 받죠.
So what was the problem?
Fine. It's false alarm.
Do you need a lift home?
I think I'm going to stay.
그는 그 편지를 전 부인에게 보여줍니다.
This is horrible.
But I followed up.
You did what? Car license number is tantamount to stalking. Do you know what really strikes me is your total inability to see what's right under your nose, such as your daughter, who happens to be lying next door going out of her mind.
You said she was fine.
자신의 기억과 사실이 다르자 혼란스럽기만 한 토니.
Friday's pub night.
그렇게 펍 안으로 장애가 있는 그들을 따라 들어간 토니.
Your badges? Where'd you get them?
Bought that one the other day, didn't you?
이름을 듣자마자 죽은 아드리안의 아들이라고 확신합니다.
I hope you get so involved that the mutual damage will be permanent. Part of me hopes you'll have a child, because I'm a great believer in time's revenge.
그리고 아드리안이 베로니카의 임신으로 자살했을 거라고 예감합니다.
What are you doing?
Oh, hi.
Don't want you following me.
I read that letter. Drink. Let me buy you a drink and you'll never have to see me again.
Is this about closing the circle?
Are you married, I take it?
I'm not married. Thanks for the tea, Tony.
After we met, I went to the pub. I met Adrian. Abhorrent letter of mine was the expression of a moment.
자신의 저주가 현실이 된 것 같아 죄스러운 토니.
To hand over Adrian's diary anymore. As it was written by the father of your son, it belongs to you.
Enough.
I can only imagine how difficult it's been for you.
You cannot imagine.
여전히 마음이 불편한 토니는 아드리안을 보기 위해 펍에 다시 가죠.
Look, don't take this the wrong way. One of the people I look after is a little uncomfortable with you being here.
Annie Webster?
Ben.
I was an old friend of Adrian's father. I've recently become reacquainted with his mother.
Wait, sorry. Bump into who?
Veronica, Adrian's mother.
Veronica is Adrian's sister.
그는 사실 사라와 죽은 아드리안의 아들이었습니다.
As we said goodbye, he told me he was in love.
You won't let Veronica get away with too much, will you?
자신의 끔찍한 편지가 어떤 형태로든 친구 인생에 영향을 주었다는 생각에 괴로운 토니.
Tell me about your day.
자신의 과거 잘못을 회피하지 않고 딸에게 고스란히 전하며 마주하는 토니.
Susie, you have a baby. Congratulations.
Oh, yes.
You don't have to stay here, you know.
I want to. Maybe it's too little, too late, but I hope not. Being insensitive, being a bore, being a monumental pain in the arse.
자기중심적이고 까칠했던 토니는 이번 일을 계기로 성찰하게 되었죠.
And the longer life goes on, the fewer are those around to tell us our life is not our life. It is just a story we've told about our lives. To others, but mainly to ourselves.
더 이상 당사자들에게 속죄할 수 없게 되자 가까운 사람들을 두루 살피며 속죄하는 토니의 모습을 마지막으로 영화는 끝이 납니다. 영화는 2011 맨부커 수상작인 줄리안 반스의 동명의 소설 예감은 틀리지 않는다를 원작으로 하고 있습니다. 원제는 더 센스 오브 원 엔딩, 결말의 예감입니다. 소설은 순차적으로 시간을 쌓아가는 식의 서사라면 영화는 플래시백 기법으로 주인공 토니의 회상이 삽입되는 식의 서사입니다. 따라서 결말의 충격적 반전의 힘은 소설에서 더 강력하죠. 영화는 반전의 충격보다 깨닫고 성찰해 나가는 데 초점을 두며 따뜻한 결말을 보여줍니다. 영화와 예감은 틀리지 않는다였습니다.